okay?
It's all right, Kevin. So when in doubt, just stop and turn around, and you're better off stopping and turning around if you know you're going to have to ghost your bike. And you're too hard on yourself, Kevin. 1, 2, 3. He's being the slow guy. There you go. What's happening, everybody? Old Man Enduro here. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Today, I'm going to give you my top 10 tips for beginners. I didn't start riding long ago myself, and these are some things I did and some things I should have done more of. So, let's just jump right into this. Tip number 1. These are in no particular order, by the way. Keep your bike maintained. You don't want to be the guy that everybody has to wait for because your bike has issues. Sure, you're going to have issues occasionally. We all do. But the better you keep your bike maintained, the less likely it is to happen. If you don't really know what to look for, there's probably 100 YouTube videos out there that you can reference. You could also ask questions on social media platforms, but I generally stay away from that, as people on these platforms can sometimes be a little less than helpful. You could also ask help from riding buddies or your local shop. We all had to start somewhere, and everybody learned from somebody. Don't be afraid to ask others for help. Tip number 2, which builds on tip number 1, carry tools. Once again, YouTube can be your friend here. You don't have to carry every tool known to man, but you really should have at least the basics on you. Don't just rely on others to have what you need. Be prepared. What you need also depends on your bike setup. Sit down and write a list of everything that might go wrong with your bike. Within reason, of course. We get quite a ways out there sometimes, and being able to get your bike back on the trail can be the difference between a bad day and a really long night. Tip number 3. Instead of asking the internet what oil you should use or what tires are best, find out what the local riders in your area are using. The setup we use here in southern Utah probably isn't going to work the best in Tennessee or British Columbia. Planning a road trip? Find a local Facebook page for the area you're planning to visit. I've had great success doing this and met a few locals to show me around while I was at it. You just might want to change a few things for the area you're going to go to. Tip number 4. Don't be afraid to ride with lots of different people. Once again, find a Facebook page in your area and let people know you're looking for people to ride with. Be honest though and explain your skill level. I guarantee you'll meet some great people. This is exactly what I did when I started riding. If I didn't feel like I was up to the terrain they were planning on riding, I would simply explain that I didn't think I was ready for it and passed on the ride. You can get over your head real quick on technical rides. Better safe than sorry. Tip number 5. Although you don't want to get over your head, you do want to ride with people that are better and more experienced than you. You'll get better a lot faster. Before we get to the last 5 tips, I just want to say, if you find this video helpful or just enjoyed it for the entertainment of it all, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's much appreciated. Alright, tip number 6. Ride your own ride. This is probably as important for experienced riders as it is for new riders. There's absolutely no reason to feel bad or apologize for the fact that you're not as good as somebody else. There's always going to be someone better than you. We're out here to have fun, so don't concern yourself with how good or bad you are compared to someone else. There's one caveat though. If it's a buddy that you regularly talk shit with, then by all means, let him have it and show him what's what. Tip number 7. Ride as often as you can. This goes for trail rides to practicing static balance in your garage. Just get on the bike and become as comfortable as possible. Get on the YouTubes and find some drills to practice. Clutch control is your best friend. There's no better way to get good on the bike than actually being on the bike. Tip number 8. Know when to say no. You're going to come across situations that you aren't comfortable with. These are big decisions that you and only you can make. I'll just say this. If you're feeling it and want to give something a shot but you're tentative, ask for a spotter. I can't think of one occasion where someone wasn't more than happy to spot a fellow rider. On the other side of that coin, if you're not confident and not feeling it, or just plain terrified, maybe have someone ride your bike, or just head back to the truck and hit a different line. Nobody wants you to hurt yourself, and nobody is judging you. If they are, I'd suggest some different people to ride with. Live to ride another day, and come back to it later and give it a try. On that note, we'll go here to tip number 9. Make sure the people you ride with are patient and are willing to help you out and give you tips. Not everyone is going to want to ride with new riders. That's okay. Some people don't get a ride as much as they like and want to get out there and go without having to worry about someone else. I completely get it, and so should you. I don't mind riding with new riders, and I actually enjoy it. It's fun to watch people progress and conquer things they never thought were possible. Do I want that every ride? Of course not. Sometimes I need to be the guy that's getting schooled too. And finally, tip number 10. Take a clinic. This is probably the best thing I've done. It doesn't have to be some extravagant 3-day clinic with Graham Jarvis for $3,000. You can actually find day clinics with guys like Rich Larson for under $200. Just do it. Thank me later. Now, go have fun on your bike and meet some new friends. Curious what everybody thinks of the video. If you guys have any tips for new riders besides what I've said, feel free to throw them down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it, and I'd kind of like to hear it, what you guys think. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, everybody. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a great ride this weekend. I know I will. Old man, out.
goodness. Oh, I don't like this.